Hello, it's Morehurst here again. It's my update on one of my bee videos. Yeah, it's December and I finally I've left this very, very late to be feeding my bees, but I've just bought tips and things of what I basically plan on doing today. I didn't really feed my hives this year, although I did collect honey relatively easy in the season. I have two hives that I'm going to go and check, which is the ones that I showed you in my other videos. Anyway, just bought this big 12.5 kilo box of fondant, and I was expecting it to come in rather helpful little packages like this is fondant plus pollen. However, it has been in my shed and it's rather cold today, so it's solid as a rock. This, however, is that's nice and squishy. This, as you can see, it's basically just a huge, great big lump. Although it is quite cheap, it's a lot softer. It is basically just glucose and sugar. It's basically just sugar. However, it's nice and soft and squidgy. So it's not going to introduce water and moisture into the hives because it's kind of too late in the season to be giving them sugar syrup. Anyway, I just want to give them some of this to make sure that they don't starve to death during the winter. This is the first time I've seen it in a big block like this, because like I said, it's usually in packages, and this is actually one of the cheapest ways of buying it. Actually, I actually bought this off my association. It's about 12.5 kilos there, and I'm going to probably feed it to them in like 1 kilo-ish lumps. That is a block of indeterminate size. It's basically just how much I plan on giving one hive to start them off with. That's actually kind of rolled up. Put that back. Yeah, that's kind of rolled it out flat on here, as I'm going to do with another one, because I'm going to be feeding two hives. I'm going to roll it out flat, and then ideally I can get it under the cover board. I'm also kind of experimenting with filling these up. I'm going to fill that up and then just tuck that over the feed hole in the top of the hive, depending on which works. So yeah, that should be enough to, like I said, with their own provisioning, that should be enough to see them through the winter, because I haven't really checked on them, which is rather bad. And I'll sort of primarily this is, like I said, this is basically just sugar. It's unflavored, in case any of you other guys out there start to say this is basically just sugar. This is just plain unflavored, unpreserved baker's fondant. Like I said, a lot of the sugars and other packs that you can buy online, they cost like £2 a kilo. This costs like £1 a kilo. Like I said, the cheapest way of feeding your bees is to basically just use your ordinary table sugar, because this costs about 70 pence a kilo. Of course, you need to make that up into syrup, and that is of course the ideal way of doing it if you get round to feeding your hives in about September-ish time, in about sort of August, September time, when you should be doing it. But if, like me, you've been working, and by working I mean out of the country working, for the past few months, and you've not been able to, this is the next best thing. Anyway, that's an update for me. I will show you a couple of other videos as to when I'm going to put this on, and I'll be updating later. Oh yeah, well, here we go. It's all nice and flattened out. This is about fine. I should be able to get this underneath the cover board actually, and yeah, I just want to show you. Now I'm going to ease of transport, just trying to do this one-handed. That is, lean that over the top. Oh great, that's sticky as hell. This is going to be lovely. Okay, I'm going to come back to that. And here's one I made earlier. Like I said, I'm going to now roll that up because it's got cling film on it on both sides now. I'm just going to roll that up so that when I get up there, I can simply just take off the cling film and then just roll it out on top of the hive. All nice, simple and easy to carry. There we go, underneath. So yeah, those two look exactly the same, sort of. Anyway, see you soon.